All right, guys, you're going to get excited about this because it's exciting me. There are opportunities in this market right now while Bitcoin's going sideways and down in the altcoin market that I don't think a lot of people see because they've left and they're bored and they're like, there's nothing going on here. No, that's not true. Okay, we just released an indicator called the market cycle highs and lows. It sits over your price. Actually, in fact, you just take your price action charts off. You actually come over here and you take off bodies, borders, and wicks, and it shows you guys based off color coordinated emotions in the market where to buy into the market. And if you see concern or fear, guys, it has been returning incredible results lately. Do you guys know that this predicted the ICP pump? Now, I know Definity was called out and that was a new protocol they released. But I've been telling you guys, if you guys are members, over and over again to set up alerts on altcoins in two places. Do you guys remember what they are? They are in concerned and they are in fear. If your altcoins, guys, hit concerned or fear, something's going on right now where they are just pumping. Right when they hit those levels, the market is exploding on those individual coins. ICP on the close of this ended up moving up a total of 145% on the close of the candle and live candle. All right. Another coin that did this, we can look over here at Filecoin. At the bottom here, I'm not going to go down here. I'll just be transparent with you guys. This is already up 58%. And where was this called? Listen, guys, it was called when you simply got into the concerned section. When it's been concerned before, this is where the market has stalled and turned around to the upside. If you ever hit fearful on any of your altcoins, that is probably going to be one of the last places to get altcoins before you see about a 30 to 60% pump. Okay, here's what I did for you guys because I did some heavy lifting for everyone. Those of you guys who are members, I'll show you guys how to get that indicator in a second. But real quick, if you guys are members, I actually showed you guys 7 coins and I went through the new indicator and showed you where those readings are, where it's like, they're pre-pumped, by the way. They haven't actually pumped yet. They're like behind their radar. There's 7 coins here, guys. I do think we could see 40 to 60 pumps here coming up pretty soon. So I'll give those to you guys and I'll actually show you how to read with that indicator and show you guys how to set up alerts in the future forecast. Real quickly, I want to get back to that for a second, but I do need to talk about this just one concern, the death cross on Bitcoin, as well as what has happened with XRP and the altcoins when QE took over, which is expected on December 1st. I know we're like, Trump is going to print money, the printer's going to be burned up, we're going to, Valhalla, but I don't think that's actually going to happen. In fact, XRP dropped over 60% in 2019 in September when we actually got into QE. And now let me show you guys how this translates over to other altcoins. Because with the excitement and the opportunities that are available today that I'll show you, you need to understand my long-term horizon is still $200,000 in buy limits, and I'm waiting for some of those to still get hit. Okay? But I see opportunity this morning with the indicators that the market is not waiting for Bitcoin to take off, for altcoins to pop. And we've got some down here, 20% on near, Aptos up 13%, Cody is up 20%, 20%, Render is up 18%. Guys, let me coach you right now, and then I'll leave you right after this. You got to understand what's going on. What is happening is the price structure of altcoins, they are so low in a bull market that if alt season sneezes here and we see any type of bullish euphoria, these altcoins at these lower prices, they're going to explode very quickly. Most altcoins right now have come back to their base levels pre-2021 pump back here. That's where we're at. If you look at this and you time the entry with a concerned or fearful reading on the market cycle highs and lows, or you look for the long entry that was posted on the bottom points here, you could have easily just found it there as well, and you couple these together, guys, there are opportunities right now, I think, to make a really sweet quick buck here on altcoins. Now, let me leave this here, guys, before I show you what gets the indicators. I am not saying that these are long-term holds. All I'm saying is that I can see what's happening right now, and there are opportunities, I think, for a quick, probably 40 to 60% on some of these altcoins, but you have to watch for the oversold values. These other altcoins pumped when they hit concerned and when they hit fear. So if you set up an alert, watch this now. If you set up an alert for, let's do SHIB. SHIB's actually one I'm personally looking to get back into myself and have buy limits on. So watch this. If SHIB gets back into concerned, come over here, set up an alert, click the plus sign, go to price, go to market cycles, and come down here and set up concerned and just click create. And then come over here and do another one. Do SHIB, cycle high and low. and then do fear and create this. You don't need it's not looking for a specific price. It's looking at the sentiment of the market. Because if SHIB hits fear, guys, it has not hit fear for a very, very, very long time. And the last time it did, we saw some pretty incredible pumps, okay? 85%. But majority of the history has been when you get into concern down here, down at these levels right here, as well as right here, as well as right here, as well as there. It tells us that the market wants to pump. There's opportunity. I don't know if you guys are, I feel like everyone left YouTube and they're not even watching anymore. And they're like, they're going to miss this. So set this up, guys. Here's how you guys find this. This indicator is in the link in the description. If you guys are members with us, we're going to give you $150 off. So our membership is $65 a month. If you're brand new, we're going to give you guys 25% off. So it's just $49 if you pay for that today. You pay $49, we're going to give you $150 off the Pro Trade Manager, $150 off the market cycle highs and lows, and I didn't talk about this today, but $150 off the volume bubbles. Okay? If you happen to be someone who's purchased our Pro Pack in the past or the top and bottom finder, which is responsible for 314 wins and 0 losses with an open ledger to the public for transparency, if you've purchased those, we are going to give you guys 60% off. So just email in at betradeconfident@gmail.com and we'll hook you guys up. And you can literally, you can set this indicator up today, set up the alerts. And I'm not joking, guys. You are probably looking between 40 to 60% moves on some of these coins within, I would say, the next 3 weeks or so. Because of how low they are when they hit the concerned reading, things are popping off. I just showed that to you guys. Wait for the concerned reading, wait for fear, set those alerts up on like 20 different altcoins, and look at the 7 that I actually went through and vetted myself in the future forecast. And you guys have some opportunity to make some money here. Even if the market goes down, which it clearly is going down and Bitcoin's going sideways, altcoins are starting to pop. All right? This is exciting, guys. I do think the overall market has more potential to move down. But in the interim, there are plays right now, are there not, like ICP and Filecoin and other coins that you can start making money on in the midterm. Okay? I'm not a financial advisor, but I've got proof here that this is happening right now, and I don't want you guys to miss it. So grab membership if you want. If you don't want to grab membership, that's fine. Just use this coupon code TC50 and you guys will get the discount. But when you guys click this, it'll take you over to our Gumroad page. If you click one slot to the right, this is the full tutorial video of how to use it. So if you want to watch the in-depth tutorial of how to actually use this and look at the historical performance, do that. But once you guys are ready, click add to cart, check out with the coupon codes, and start setting this up, guys. Like seriously, today, you should be setting this up on SHIB. You should be setting this up on all of these altcoins here. Because if this pump continues, or if we have one more flash drop in the market, I'm loading up on these coins. Because you can see what's happening here. Guys, your favorite coin in the concerned or fearful section is telling you it's a dollar cost average entry you probably are really, really going to want to get into. This has never been coded before, guys, on TradingView for this indicator. There's never been an indicator that actually replaces your actual candlesticks to show you the emotional sentiment with trade entries built in. Here's a trade entry, concerned all the way down to fear. What's an exit? High greed all the way up to max euphoria. This is a signal provider, as well as it tells you where the market's at to get back in. And there are people doing this right now, and they are making great money since they bought this indicator 3 days ago because they saw concerned levels be hit. And when they got in, they're up 5, 10, 15%. If you got in on ICP, you're probably up like 80% right now. Okay? It's going to do the heavy lifting for you. Set it up, guys. Watch the green dots. Set up alerts there as well. I show you guys that in the tutorial video. And I'm not your financial advisor, but you may want to start dollar cost averaging into some of these right when they hit fearful and concerned. And if it ever hits max fear, really pay attention, because that is the lowest level possible off the history of Bitcoin and these altcoins that the AI pulled, that if it ever hits max fear, it doesn't go lower than that. That is a jackpot opportunity. Okay? I personally would set up concern and fear, but that's where I would stay. Okay, guys? Link is in the description. The indicator page is ready to go, guys. Use all the coupon codes. If you're brand new, use TC50. If you're a membership, guys, part of our members, give yourself $150 off. If you've purchased our Pro Pack, our top and bottom finder, email us in today. Josh and Jake are really quick at getting back to you guys about this. We're prioritizing these emails. We will give you guys 60% off all the new AI indicators that we just built. Okay, guys, enjoy. There's opportunities out there. Do not miss this, and I'll see you guys in the next video and the future forecast. Bye, guys.